The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, I'm Salome Alman with the news at 6. In this edition, state-of-the-art court complex opens in Port Moresby. NCD beef up security with CCTV cameras. And PNG AFL team kick-off preparations. The state-of-the-art Waigani National Court Complex was opened today by the Governor-General, Grand Chief Sir Bob Dadai. The national government-funded facility cost more than 600 million kina.
Two separate events were hosted simultaneously to officiate the opening of the new Waigani National Court Complex today in Port Moresby. First was a parade comprising three disciplinary forces, the PNGDF, RPNGC and the Correctional Service, to welcome the dignitaries. Shortly after, the speeches were made in the unveiling of the plug by Governor-General Sir Bob Dadai. The new court complex was opened. Prime Minister James Marape, Chief Justice Gibbs Salika and other dignitaries were present to witness the opening. Among the dignitaries were Dame Carol Kidu, the wife of PNG's first Chief Justice, late Sir Buri Kidu, former Chief Justice Sir Anol Ahmed, Sir Salama Inja, parliamentarians, Supreme and National Court judges and the lawyers. The complex houses 15 modern courtrooms, including the distinguished Bencourt Court and 31 judges' chambers, providing the necessary infrastructure to support the increasing demands of a growing and mature justice system. It has a court reporting section and an ICT system, including the new Court of Appeal. Governor-General Sir Bob Dadai said the opening of the court complex marks a new chapter in the legal and judicial life of our nation and reaffirmed the solemn promise made decades ago that this court shall always remain an impartial court, a guardian of the rights of the individual and the pillar of justice for all.
People of Papua New Guinea, this building is for you. It belongs to no one or woman, no man or woman. It belongs to the public. It is your right to access the courts. It is your right to expect justice, to redress, to seek redress, and to have your voices heard. This is the house where those rights are protected.
Chief Justice Salika said the opening of the courthouse opens new opportunities to clear the backlog of cases, to deliver judgments more efficiently, to uphold the Constitution, and to serve the people of PNG through integrity and impartiality.
Complex is future-focused. It will help the judiciary embrace digital transformation, increase operational capacity, and respond to growing demand for judicial services in the National Capital District and beyond, and in the whole of Papua New Guinea.
Salika urged Papua New Guineans to use this facility to access justice.
For the people of Papua New Guinea, justice is not the privilege. It is not the privilege of a few people. It is the right of all. That means this building must be open, welcoming and functional. And that is why you see there is no gate, no fence at the front gate of this building, because we know the importance of an open court without any impediment to coming to this court to have access to justice.
While Prime Minister James Marape highlighted the importance of judiciary and its role in the law and justice sector.
As we go towards a reset for next 50, I want to commit to all of you. We will strengthen and resource the judiciary. We will support and train magistrates and village court officials, build up more police and correctional services, and ensure that every Papua New Guinean, whether in the heart of Port Moresby or in the remotest villages has access to justice.
Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
The establishment of the new court complex was the initiative of the Peter O'Neill-led government back in 2016. The former Prime Minister witnessed the event today. He said the objective of funding the project at that time was because of the increase in number of court cases and that the government wanted to address the backlog.
And in 2016 we saw that the need for us to expand the building. As a result, we are thankful that the current government has continued to fund it. When we started the project with quite a big funding.
The PNG Sustainable Development Program has renewed its managed service agreement with Digicel for another 3 years, following an initial 14-year investment supporting telecommunication reach across Western Province. Both Digicel and SDP welcomed the signing of the agreement today and expressed the importance of telecommunication as an enabler of development.
The PNG Sustainable Development Program and Digicel have had an enduring partnership for the last 14 years. This partnership has seen Digicel maintain and upgrade both the network and towers in Western Province. Today, PNG SDP renewed this partnership by announcing an extension of the managed services agreement with Digicel for another 3 years, in line with its enabling services pillar.
So for us at SDP, telecommunications and this particular partnership is important to us because of the fact that, like I said, it is an enabling services and it helps to support other development pillars, essential development pillars such as health, education and livelihoods. And those are all pillars and programs that SDP are heavily invested in right across Western Province.
Taviri also announced SDP's plans to expand digital programs in the province.
And I think the next phase for us is to look at how we can develop the market, in particular with more access to affordable mobile phones, looking at innovative content and looking at just increasing digital literacy in general right across Western Province. And I think that's a natural step for us, and it'll be something that we will focus on over the next 3 years as we extend this relationship with Digicel.
Representing Digicel, CEO Tariq Boudiaf welcomed the extension of this partnership, strengthening the long-established relationship between these two organizations. He expressed how Digicel looks beyond commercial agreements to empower communities through digital programs.
It's an honor for us to support your project, and that comes as a shared value that we all, I would say, all advocate. Our values before looking into commercial agreement is developing community, empowering community through digital and financial inclusion. I think that it has been an honor for us to go through this journey now for more than 15 years.
Under the renewed agreement, Digicel and SDP will introduce supercell technology to optimize coverage across 19 black spot areas and make redundant 6 out of SDP's 70 mobile towers. Ruth Rungula, TV1 News.
NCD Governor Powes Pakop highlighted Tuesday the events leading up to the PNG 50 Spectacular on the 16th of September and let slip the surprise performance during the celebrations. The week-long celebrations began today with the official opening of the National and Supreme Court precinct. The PNG Orchid and Flower Show this Friday kicks off weekend activities, including the amazing Port Moresby 50th Independence Arts and Music Festival and the Pasin Tumbuna Festival. On Sunday 14th, the PNG Rugby Football League will host the grand final matches for the Digicel ExxonMobil Cup and Santos Cup. Festival of One City, One People, One Country takes place Monday 15th and Tuesday 16th September begins with the flag-raising ceremony at Independence Hill. Activities that follow include the Festival of 1,000 Tribes at Murray Barracks and the PNG 50 Spectacular Concert at Sir John Guy
Outside of the city, maybe they might go beyond our country too. So some of this, as I said, we'll keep it, discreet at this time. So, like all our people from Gulf province say, you yet come now looking.
Port Moresby will be under 24/7 surveillance going forward. More than 200 CCTV cameras will be installed around the city. The 16 million kina project was launched Tuesday afternoon. The cameras are AI-enabled with power restoration and have a new control center for a municipal service provider.
The new CCTV cameras that were launched yesterday by the NCDC, the government, and the police force are expected to prevent crime in the nation's capital. The city will be under 24/7 surveillance by more than 200 CCTV cameras that were installed around the city. They will be advanced and zoom cameras at key intersections and high-risk locations. These cameras combine full-color, night vision, AI-powered analytics, and active deterrence features such as flashlights and audio warnings. There will be alarms on these cameras to detect anything wrong. It has a 25-times zoom capability and can track incidents in real time.
That we have set up here. We have 47 cameras now operational, energized, but with the cameras that they've set up, 120. So instantly we will have 160 or nearly 200 cameras already operationalized before 16 September. So this too, I want to assure everybody that we are doing all we can to ensure the environment is safe, conducive for us to have a great celebration. I thank our city manager and our contractors. I thank my board, you are representative of my board, and Commissioner Kanau is also here too. I thank all our management too and all the stakeholders, partners with us. Thank our team from Music Partners helping us to start the Boroko transformation project, and then promise to kind of make the commitment and see where we are now. So we have a great team, and I want our city residents to be assured that we have a great team presiding over our city.
In addition, 31 automatic number plate recognition cameras are being deployed across the city. These cameras will automatically capture and record vehicle number plates, helping police detect stolen or unregistered vehicles, monitor traffic flow, and support police investigation. The control room will be monitored by NCD police communication officers. Police Commissioner David Manning thanked NCDC under the leadership of NCD Governor Powes Pakop and City Manager Ravo Frank for such an investment that will assist the police force in the nation's capital.
What you see before you is our CCTV or surveillance capability. What you don't see is at the back end of that, and that is where Mr. Turi, as the current acting AC of NCD Central, how he has, and thank you again to the Governor, has improved, not only will be jointly staffing this command center, but also have improved our response time through, again, thank you Governor, and thank you to our national government.
The total project value stands at around 16 million kina. NCD Governor Powes Pakop added that this is just phase 1. In phase 2 of the project, it will expand to another 15 sites with an additional 100 cameras. Jasmine Rojak, TVWAN News.
Furthermore, Prime Minister James Marape stated that with the expansion of the city, Central Province leaders must work together with the National Capital District Commission to build a better city and country. He also acknowledged the NCD Governor and City Manager for the great initiative with the CCTV cameras.
We did 9 Mile to 14 Mile. We did 9 Mile to Laloki and the continued expansion of Iritan Highway and Magi Highway will carry on. And I want Central Province leaders to step up and not compete with NCD, but work with NCD
to live as sister city and province.
This is TV1 News. After the break, Modilon Hospital in bed state.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Magic Golden Ticket Promotion come back. Now by Pinis long 30th November 2025. Tiny Magic Golden Ticket long you, long winning share long 500,000 kina inside long packet magic chicken or beef noodles. All prizes start 50,000 kina, 20,000 kina, 1,000 kina, na 500 kina. Open packet long magic noodles na Tiny Golden Ticket long come up winner. No can wait. Buy magic noodles now.
We've been traveling along this road together for over 50 years. Ella Motors acknowledges the visionaries and hard work that have been the driving strength to continued nation building. We live, prosper, sustainably grow with the community, whilst developing quality mobility chains, aspiring to be your first choice on every occasion. Ella Motors, celebrating with Papua New Guinea throughout our independence golden jubilee.
P&G's favorite soft drink now in bottles. Goldsport brings you fresh, bold flavors in brand new 500ml bottles. Taste the rainbow. More freshness, more flavor, more fun. Lime, orange, raspberry, and pineapple. Proudly made in P&G. Proudly Goldsport.
For Simon, life is simple. Dreams seem distant, yet hope remains. One ticket, one dream. Simon's world changed forever. Yes! From small dreams to big possibilities. One-Took Jackpot is here for everyone. Win big every day.
New Fabuloso multi-purpose cleaner with an irresistible fragrance that lasts all day long, creating a field of flowers in every corner of your home with an irresistible fragrance that lasts and lasts all day long. Fabuloso, irresistible fragrance.
He's the doctor who makes the rules.
In there is where we ignore everything else. Don't ever pull this again. Pump his stomach now. Put him in trauma 1. Need your help? Let's go, come on!
He's the one who breaks them.
If it was your kid, you would bet on a miracle. Clear. Get the gurney, Connie!
I am a doctor here. I do my job. Nothing gets in the way of that. Nothing!
ER, Mondays and Tuesdays, 9 p.m. on Warner TV.
Sundays. Marriage is so hard.
At some point, it's gonna explode.
Don't even!
Don't touch her.
I don't know how we got here.
90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Sundays 8:30 on TLC.
Welcome back. Papua New Guinea has achieved recognition in the global agricultural sector, ranking among the top 4 exporters of crude oil palm worldwide. The Secretary General of the Council of Palm Oil Producing Countries, Izana Saleh, confirmed this achievement at the launch of the National Palm Oil Policy 2025 to 2030 this week.
The Council of Palm Oil Producing Countries says this ranking highlights Papua New Guinea's importance in the palm oil industry and highlights its potential as a key player in meeting global demand. The country's fertile land and favorable climate conditions make it suitable for palm oil cultivation, contributing to its competitive position in international markets. Secretary General of the Council of Palm Oil Producing Countries, Izana Saleh, says the confirmation from Council also emphasizes the need for sustainable practices in palm oil production.
We at CPOPC fully share your vision that the palm oil industry must continue to grow responsibly, inclusively, and sustainably. And together we believe that we can shape a global market that respects fair trade, sustainability, and the true contribution of palm oil to rural development and, most importantly, food security. On behalf of CPOPC, I reaffirm our unwavering commitment to support Papua New Guinea in the implementation of this policy.
Madam Saleh reiterated that as the industry continues to grow, there is an increasing focus on ensuring that economic benefits are balanced with environmental protection and community well-being. She says the government's efforts, as reflected in the newly launched National Palm Oil Policy 2025 to 2030, will be critical in navigating these challenges and seizing opportunities for further growth in the sector.
And in every respect, this policy is not just a regulatory document, but really a roadmap aligned with sustainable development goals. In particular, the achievement of goal number 1, no poverty. Goal number 2, zero hunger. Goal number 8, decent work and economic growth. Goal number 10, reduced inequalities. Goal number 12, responsible consumption and production. Goal number 13, climate action. Goal number 15, life on land. And goal number 17, partnership for the goals.
In the meantime, Minister for Oil Palm Francis Maneke has invited CPOPC member countries and other international investors to partner with Papua New Guinea in developing an industry that is sustainable, inclusive, and competitive.
We are ensuring that investors can enter and operate in Papua New Guinea with confidence. At the same time, this policy ensures that smallholder participation in the expanded and strengthened, recognizing that true growth must be inclusive.
Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
Minister for Finance Thomas Opa said the government will continue to support the implementation of the National Palm Oil Policy, including the development of the legislative and regulatory framework to give full effect.
The policy supports the government priority to build a resilient, non-extractive economic base, lessening the dependence on mining and petroleum in this country. It ensures that palm oil becomes a lead driver of rural economic empowerment, particularly through smallholder participation, lays the foundation for downstream processing, value-adding, market diversification, consistent with our goal of industrialization.
And Prime Minister James Marape has welcomed the palm oil policy, describing it as a landmark framework that will transform PNG's largest agricultural commodity into an even stronger driver of growth, inclusivity, and sustainability.
Prime Minister James Marape commended the Minister for Oil Palm, Francis Maneke, the General Secretary of Oil Palm Industry Corporation, Captain Pupita, and all stakeholders, including smallholders, landowners, milling companies, provincial governments, and international partners for their leadership and collaboration in developing and launching the National Palm Oil Policy 2025 to 2030 on Monday evening in Port Moresby. The Prime Minister, in a statement, says the launch comes at a historic moment as Papua New Guinea celebrates 50 years of nationhood, and noted that this milestone is not only a time of reflection but also a moment to set a clear pathway for the next 50 years. He emphasized that the new policy represents a critical pillar in the government's broader vision to grow Papua New Guinea into a 200 billion kina economy by 2030, 300 billion kina by 2035, and 500 billion kina by 2045. Marape stressed that agriculture will contribute at least 30 billion kina to this growth, with oil palm standing as a cornerstone industry, already generating more than 2 billion kina annually and sustaining tens of thousands of Papua New Guineans. He says at the heart of the policy is the empowerment of smallholders who make up a significant share of national palm oil production but have historically faced challenges. The policy also introduces state equity participation, allowing landowners, resource owners, and the government on behalf of the people to co-invest in major projects. The Prime Minister reiterated that this ensures that landowners are not merely passive rent collectors, but active commercial partners in ventures on their land. Freddie Moe, TVWAN News.
Executives of the PNG Nurses Association were in Madang Province to meet with nurses at the Modilon General Hospital. The visit is part of the association's awareness rollout of the Nurses Savings and Loans and Insurance Policy Program.
Madang was not left out as the PNG Nurses Association executives paid a visit to the province to roll out awareness on nurses' savings and loans. The executives said Madang was due for this awareness to inform them of the latest developments within the association and how they can be part of the changes. PNG Nurses Association President Frederick Kebai urged nurses to take control of their financial lives. He said it was a concern that loan sharks have been benefiting from many nurses throughout the country. Kebai said that with the implementation of their own savings and loan society, they can all become members and liberate themselves from loan sharks.
Your union has been advocating for the awards, consecutive awards. Nurses are highly paid, but all our monies are going to the loan sharks. Come and save in the loans, savings and loans, so that you can get the loan at the lowest interest rate. If local loan sucks or finishing over the money, we would like to get it back.
General Secretary Mulina Kwalimu said many nurses will soon retire and retrench, and their life after work must be financially secured. With this opportunity, nurses were encouraged to start mini SME projects for financial stability after leaving the profession. Most nurses nationwide who have already registered are now enjoying the services of the society.
What we are now trying to do is for your future, because don't think that you will be here like today and forever. No, your career development that you are building on will start declining. It will come down. It's a fallback plan that we are setting. I want all of you to become a member to savings and loans and also insurance. You don't continue to take care of the sick, but you must also become a businesswoman and man as you progress to the future.
Insurance Officer George Malega informed the nurses that the association is in progress on getting the insurance license and policies in place. However, as an awareness outreach, he is encouraging all nurses in Madang to fully register under their insurance policies, which will be tailored to meet their needs.
We have a partnership with a licensed insurer, National Teachers Insurance, and otherwise called Life Insurance Corporation, which assists us to reimburse your claims. So that's to do with medical bills. Then there's what's called internal transfers, or within Papua New Guinea or otherwise overseas.
With these developments, welfare issues were also addressed with the Madang General Hospital staff. The team was taken on a tour to inspect the working conditions. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
The PNG Nurses Association has described the Madang General Hospital, Modilon General Hospital, as a death trap after inspecting the institution's deteriorating conditions during its visit. The nurses' working conditions and the hospital itself were described as being in very bad state.
Papua New Guinea Nurses Association President Frederick Kebai was a former student of the Lutheran School of Nursing, and Modilong Hospital was his training ground. Kebai was saddened to see the deteriorating state of the hospital. Many facilities and infrastructure are run down with no improvements, and staff are forced to work in under-resourced circumstances. Kebai said the Madang General Hospital is supposed to have a state-of-the-art facility, as it is a teaching and referral hospital with so many qualified specialists.
I can term
that Madang General Hospital is the death trap for patients seeking services at Madang Morilon General Hospital. And coming back, seeing the hospital in a very debilitating, rundown state is a sad thing. It reflects the leadership of this province. One thing that I found out today, the state of the hospital is in a very rundown state. It's not fit for patients to receive services and also not fit for the workers to work in this hospital.
Kebai stressed the incomplete accident and emergency ward with staff and patients working inside a small enclosed building at the far end of the hospital. He wants to see the hospital provide standard working conditions for the nurses in Madang province.
All the patients admitted to Morilon Hospital are using the same shower and toilet, which is not conducive. It is only a mode of transmission of diseases to other patients and to the guardians, and that is not right. And nearly all the units, medical ward, gynae ward, labor ward, surgical ward, pediatric ward, are all in a very rundown conditions and not fit to serve patients. Staffs are getting sick because they are working in a very, very unhealthy environment.
More concerning for Mr. Kebai was that the whole hospital has only one toilet to use, which poses a great risk for patients, guardians, and the general staff.
As the union, we would like to see that our nurses are working in a state-of-the-art hospital, in a conducive environment that it must be well equipped with medicines, medical equipment, and all the medical consumable items. As we speak now, there's nothing. I only appeal to the leaders of the province.
As person in charge of nurses nationwide, he sympathizes with Madang nurses and is now calling on the provincial government, the Madang Provincial Health Authority, and the national government to urgently address these issues. Susan Oriape, TVWAN News.
And in today's finance news, the kina closed unchanged at $0.2396 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, the kina was buying $0.2321, $0.3495 Australian dollars, $0.1901 euro, and 33.86 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, cocoa, copra, and crude oil closed higher. Gold, coffee, and copper closed lower, and palm oil closed the day unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX closed higher, and all ordinaries closed higher as well. Stay tuned. TV1 continues with news making headlines around the region when we return.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with BSP's One Talk Wallet. BSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Magic Golden Ticket Promotion come back. Na by Pinis long 30th November 2025. Pioneer Magic Golden Ticket long you, long winning share long 500,000 kina inside long packet magic chicken or beef noodles. All prizes start 50,000 kina, 20,000 kina, 1,000 kina, na 500 kina. Open packet long magic noodles na Pioneer Golden Ticket long come up winner. No can wait. Buy magic noodles now.
Hi, with the help of Palmolive Naturals shampoo and conditioner, with these 3 quick and easy tips, I'm going to show you that more natural, beautiful hair is achievable. Step 1, massage your scalp during washing with shampoo. Step 2, apply conditioner to the tips of your hair. Step 3, gently towel dry your hair. There you have it. For natural, beautiful hair, use Palmolive Naturals shampoo and conditioner. Have a great hair day.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Long year 2024, 7 pla baby I born one time HIV. HIV I can go long baby long triple rot. Time bel mama I get HIV, long time long carrying baby, na time baby I susu. Tasol Yumi can help him bel mama, long look out him baby inside long bell. Go quick time long bell mama clinic, na kiss him antenatal check. Time Yumi pan him sick HIV area, or time bell mama I positive penis, early treatment I can save him baby. Give him baby healthy start long life. Stop him spread long sick HIV I go long baby. This lutok sawa I come long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
Enjoying life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Hiding talk, young or old, a scale race, family meal we're told. We'll bring out the smiles cause it's our favorite romance. Fantasy colors, scale rise, don't scale price. Fantasy colors, scale rise, don't scale price. Amber, you like it?
On the next, Managing Asia, one of China's leading insurers, Ping An Group.
China is not a homogeneous market. The amount of money they're willing to spend on life insurance is very different. It's really about changing of people's mindset.
And what's it like to work alongside legendary founder Peter Ma?
Please send out emails at 2 a.m. Right,
2 a.m. in the morning.
Everything needs to be done yesterday. So whatever we do today is not fast enough.
Don't miss the next Managing Asia.
Welcome back. 4 banana boats equipped with 60 horsepower outboard motors were delivered to Aromot and Tami Islands in Morobe Province under the Building Resilience to Climate Change project implemented by the Climate Change and Development Authority. These boats are a lifeline to government services, markets and mainland gardens. They will provide critical access to medical services and commercial markets for the island communities.
Saltwater intrusion and coastal erosion have reduced farming capacity, and these boats will enable communities to access mainland gardens, fresh water, and soil for rehabilitation. The boats were provided through the Building Resilience to Climate Change small grant facility funded by the Climate Investment Fund and administered by the Asian Development Bank. The initiative aims to strengthen the adaptive capacity of vulnerable communities across Papua New Guinea in collaboration with the Climate Change and Development Authority. Aromot Councillor Martin Lekon thanks CCDA for the boats. He said it would greatly help the island community.
We talk thank you, Igor Man. First, we walk one time at a Porope, Robin Tiki, for example, officers from too. And we one time, we walk one time, this is our years to come. I want something we achieve him now. We have big flowers to rule, and we talk thank you, Lord. This is our no, we have see program, I want something long. And now we play.
These boats are a direct response to needs identified through vulnerability assessments. They will be complemented by the establishment of a climate change disaster relief center for the 4 target islands in the Finchafen and Tewai CRC districts. As part of the rollout, 8 boat operators from Tami and Aromot Islands recently underwent a 2-day training supported by the National Maritime Safety Authority. The training covered basic engine maintenance and safety procedures under the Small Craft Act. Following the training, the Morobe Small Craft Registry issued operator certificates to the skippers, formally recognizing their qualifications under national maritime regulations. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
The people of Simbu Province witnessed a milestone this week when 3 schools were officially connected to the digital world through the government's Connect the Digital Access for a Smart Future program. The schools now have access to Wi-Fi and e-learning programs. The National Information and Communication Technology Authority, ONICTA, distributed 60 desktop computers, 20 each, to Kondiu Rosary Secondary School, Wandi Kondom Agaundo Memorial High School, and Kundiawa School of Nursing. The initiative is part of the PNG government's commitment to enhance digital learning and improve ICT-related activities in schools.
Restricted by the walls of our classroom, and must not be restricted by the time that we use. That means education must be free for all to access. And the only way to do that is by going and using the digital platform.
This afternoon, Kuya plus nitro kama plus premi. 3+ schools na, 1 college na, 2 high schools, secondary school, all kids in Isla something.
The schools now have access to Wi-Fi and e-learning programs, opening opportunities for students to connect with the outside world and expand their knowledge base.
Come, you go to local MPs, na governor, na senior provincial administrator, you put in priority to education go fast. Na me also one neighboring province that sultan me campaign ya blusila milugim you put in this priority awesome education as well as mentioned something about the plan and the changes that are coming ahead.
Provincial leaders, including Provincial MP Noah Cool and Provincial Administrator John Punde, joined Acting Vice Minister for Communications and Information Technology Peter Chamalili Jr. in launching the program. This program is expected to empower students with digital skills, preparing them for future challenges and opportunities in a modern and digitally connected world. Turning to the region now, anti-government chants from hundreds of Indonesian community members rang out over Federation Square in Melbourne. It was late afternoon last Tuesday, and the grey sky made pink placards symbolizing courage and resistance stood out in the crowd. At least 400 members of the Indonesian diaspora in Melbourne, including students, academics, working holiday visa holders, and delivery riders, came together to support a protest movement that has been rocking Indonesia over the past fortnight. Indonesians are voicing their anger about housing allowances and other perks for members of parliament, while everyday people struggle with cost of living pressures. The Indonesian protests sparked a wave of peaceful movements in diaspora communities across the world, including the US, the UK, Europe, and Asia. A $500 million security pact expected to be signed by Australia and Vanuatu remains up in the air despite the Prime Minister's meeting yesterday. While there's confidence a deal can still be reached, there's some hesitation within Vanuatu's government that it could limit their ability to get funding from other countries such as China.
In the Pacific, the Prime Minister's patience is tested. Anthony Albanese touching down in Vanuatu with plenty of pomp, but without a prize to show for it. Less than a month ago, 6 ministers trooped to the top of a volcano in Tanna to declare they'd successfully concluded negotiations on the Nakamal Agreement.
I hope we will all look back on this day.
A 10-year, $500 million deal to bolster Vanuatu's development and security while entrenching Australia's strategic position in a country where China is making inroads. Mr Albanese was meant to put the crowning touch on the pact today and formally sign it, but Vanuatu's quicksilver politics can resemble quicksand, and the agreement is now stuck in the mud.
Some of my ministers and my MPs, they feel that it requires more discussions.
Some MPs in Vanuatu unhappy at Australia's attempt to use the agreement to keep other countries, like China, out of critical infrastructure like telecommunications and ports.
Particularly on some of the specific wordings in the agreement.
It could limit your ability to get funding from
other countries for critical infrastructure?
Yes.
The Prime Minister is adamant this setback is only temporary.
We're very confident that the agreement can be reached.
But the episode conjures bad memories for Australia, which signed a separate security agreement with Vanuatu in 2022, only to see it blocked, then dumped.
It was always going to be the case that Vanuatu was going to be a tricky one. Vanuatu's always maintained a very kind of independent stance.
The government has notched plenty of wins in the Pacific, and today's setback may prove more of a blip than a disaster. But it's another reminder of how fluid politics remains in this region and how seemingly lasting gains can quickly turn to dust. A lesson worth keeping in mind as Mr Albanese prepares to head here to Solomon Islands for a critical meeting of Pacific leaders.
And First Nations leaders say the introduction of Victoria's treaty legislation marks a historic moment for the nation. Australia is the only major Commonwealth country that has never signed a treaty with its First Peoples. It's nearly 30 years since former Prime Minister Bob Hawke promised a national treaty, something he ultimately did not deliver. Indigenous leaders say the country's first treaty is a transformational reform that will lead to real change for First Peoples.
It's about giving First Nations peoples, Aboriginal peoples in Victoria, an opportunity to take a leadership role in any matters that affect them, to be in the box seat of driving that change, and to be able to work with governments, not take on government's role, but to work with governments to make sure that the most effective and efficient programs are being delivered.
I think the Aboriginal people of Victoria have done a fantastic job. It's an example for all of us across Australia to see that it's possible. It's possible when you have the leadership, the courage and determination. It's possible when you have a government that actually listens and is delivering on their promises. And it's also possible when you've got a community of allies that have been behind this movement for a very long time. So it's a very exciting day, and it's a great example for the country. Well, what we're seeing is an institution for self-determination to ensure that the Aboriginal people of Victoria have a say about legislation and policies in the state. We see the truth-telling component, ensuring that it's reaching curriculum, that it's disseminated in a way where people can have access to the truth and learn these things. And we're seeing accountability. These are the key tenets to closing the gap. It's what's been missing, and I really hope that there's the consistency that's then required, and that's why it's important that it's legislated.
And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Are you ready to meet the best version of yourself? The one with the bright, confident smile? You've got to take pride in how good you look, how fresh your breath smells, and how great you feel. To boss it at work, to be your best for uni, or to catch the eye of that special someone. You've got to brush up your vibe with whiter, healthier, brighter teeth. Brush up for confidence with Colgate.
Mr. Russell, we must isim signa sabong media.
You survey yourself, you can put in one per complaint.
I'm not giving big the heavy. Online by Toto. No, also one I'm supposed me on that sorry kisimeli.
You think him go through all Sam, you like putting this plus sexual harassment report on Mr. Russell.
Who said you making this black complaint?
Joining BCFW now member blong ni plan na sanap strong against workplace harassment.
Boom! The One Talk jackpot is rolling over week on week. A life-changing 1 million kina. Get your tickets now. Draws every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Play now at 321lotto.com.pg or any of your 321 authorized retailer. 321. Win big every day.
It's time to name our very first NRL team, PNG, and we need your help. Just visit www.yourteamnamehere.co to register your details and enter your name. If your name is chosen, you'll see it here, and here. So to be part of PNG sporting history, just visit www.yourteamnamehere.co to enter your team name today. It's our country and our team, PNG.
Monday 9:30, Derek Bury is back.
It smells like a violin full of old dentures.
And on the hunt for rusted relics.
Ah, yes! 47 Studebaker, a 68 Thunderbird. It's the El Camino. Woo! Nail it! Wow! Yes! Come on, bring the thunder!
Roadworthy Rescue, Mondays 9:30 on Turbo.
The excitement is building for the new show, NCIS, Tony and Ziva.
Lots of fans were like, oh! There's a little bit for everyone. It's mystery, intrigue,
romance.
That's a big one.
We're like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde with better snacks. Get early access to the best with NCIS, Tony and Ziva, this September on Rock Entertainment.
This is breakfast. Lovely to have your company.
Coming up on the show this morning, more weather is on the way. The Nelson-Tasman region is in the firing line again, along with the top of the North Island with heavy rain warnings.
The $20,000 one-day treatment isn't affordable for most, despite its potential to reduce long-term mental health costs.
The second largest drop in a single year since 2012. Is the grass really greener?
Thanks for staying with us on TV1 News. PNG Under-17 Kurakum coach Christabella Grant is ready for the biggest test of her AFL career so far, following her appointment as coach of the Junior Female Academy team for the upcoming Pacific Nations Tournament Challenge in Cairns, Australia. Grant is a product of the New Kick Junior Development Program.
Bella, who led her local club, Sky Rouge, to beat West Eagles in the prelim final last weekend, setting up a maiden grand final against Gerahu Magpies this Saturday, is a star in the making. She is sure to miss the big grand final, though, following her latest appointment. Young Grant said she is grateful to AFL Development for allowing her to take charge of the PNG Under-17 female team.
I mean, a big challenge to me, but as me come small girls, that training one time come go second, me looking was like time all like understanding me was first time do me nas lakain. Oga tawag lo like ako me talk like all kind of understanding first time do me so oga ako like bear with me like how me pago when challenges me la face him lakain always go on the mutual.
While giving a brief insight into the composition of the squad and the selection process, Grant said the majority of the players have been retained from last year's winning side that took out the championship.
Yes, I'm big challenge blow me straight because I'm first time blow me, but me got big believe na confident little girls. Lomla go make them a good performance tamblo na come back in. Yes, we try to go down, try to defend this last year couple girls winning a camp, so now we're trying to go down and defend the cup.
The team will leave for Cairns tomorrow ahead of the tournament, which starts on the 12th of September. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Kimbe-based Jackson Nawi has been appointed as the head coach of the PNG AFL Junior Binatangs. He will be leading the team in the Pacific Nations Tournament Challenge this weekend.
Navi's appointment by the AFL PNG Development Program reflects his commitment, dedication and hard work, highlighted through his involvement with Smart Start New Kick Junior Development Program in his hometown of Kimbe, Western Province. A product of the previous AFL Academy Junior Development Program, while attending De La Salle Secondary, Nawi initially joined the Junior Binatang as a trainer. His contributions caught the attention of the AFL executive, leading to his unexpected elevation to the head coach.
All been inviting me come lo, asking me to come training more so. Me no expecting more lo, appointing me come coach. And then all go mo so progress po training lo, kind so improve na sila kind so. All to imin na lulu go outside ken lo, appointing nalala coach so sila kind. Since mixing training come all to give me emphasis come head coach so. Since I'm starting the program, I'm understanding the system, so game sila kind so.
Transitioning from player to coach presents its own unique challenges, a reality Naui acknowledges. Though he lacks assistant coach, having the presence of senior players on the team helps ease the coaching burden. The current squad consists of 20 players, with 8 from Port Moresby, 6 from Lae, 1 from Mount Hagen, 2 from Kimbe and 3 from TVWAN. The players were selected from the Paradise Smart Start New Kick Junior Development Program, drawing talent from the 4 regions.
Like basically also picking kind of 60 plus picking, and then also monitoring more side the training behavior side sila kind, and then from there also cutting down ground 20 lo make a final squad. 20, 25, yeah. Lo make a final squad lo travel part. Yeah, this one now all start or this one's like all style expectation lo line lo AFL PNG lo travel like all best out was level. 60 people been picking lo train on squad.
The early stages of training have focused on conditioning, stamina and endurance, transitioning into skill development, speed and agility drills. In the last 2 weeks, the main emphasis has been on the critical aspects of kicking accuracy and ball catching.
So last 2 weeks come and me play work lo. Hit him target na mark him. That's the most important thing we but winning game le mem. You hit him or target to you catch him or bala like strong ball mark.
While expectations are high, now his goal now is to provide his players greater exposure to higher levels of competition, allowing them to showcase their talents against other Pacific nations. This experience can enhance their confidence and help identify potential future stars for AFL development programs in Australia. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Young Angelique Fong, a participant in the TVWAN Smart Start New Kick AFL Junior Development Program, is thrilled about her first opportunity to travel abroad after being selected for the PNG Binatang's Under-17 final squad for the Pacific Nations Challenge.
Angelique joined the PNG AFL Junior Development Program early this year and has quickly made an impression through her commitment, dedication and strong work ethic. Her entry into the program came about somewhat by chance when classmates encouraged her to join the training sessions.
I actually had some classmates training in the AFL Academy back home, and they were the ones who convinced me to come to training in the afternoon, and I just took part from there. Entered during a carnival, got selected into the training squad, and I'm here now.
Representing PNG in Australia is a dream come true for Angelique.
It's an honor, honestly. I am just so happy. It's going to be a really nice experience. Yep. I'm excited to get out of the country.
While Angelique always dreamed of traveling, she never imagined it would be through sports.
Yeah, I was, but I never expected it to be through sports. So yeah, this is a really great opportunity here.
Since gathering with her teammates in Port Moresby, Angelique has enjoyed building friendship with other players, which she believes vital for fostering team spirit. Angelique's insights from her short experience in AFL highlights the importance of staying engaged and playing her role on the team.
It's been great. I've actually gotten to know about more than 5 girls today, so yeah, I've made a lot of friends today. Yeah, it's good meeting new girls and stuff, making friends. Yeah, they're from all over the country, and I've been at home. Back at home, it's mostly it's only us New Guinea Islanders. So yeah, I was able to meet people from Kerema and Hagen.
She expressed her gratitude to her family for their unwavering support and pride in her achievements. Though she's not certain where her sports journey will take her, she's open to possibility of transitioning to the senior level in the future. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
And that ends the sports segment. Here's a look at the weather forecast for the next 24 hours. In regional forecast, southern Port Moresby, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Daro, cloudy period with possible rain showers. In the Momase region, Lae, partly cloudy with possible brief showers, and Wewak, partly cloudy. In the New Guinea Islands, Kavieng, cloudy periods with some rain and rain showers and thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy periods with few showers. And in the Highlands region, Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy periods with some rain showers and thunderstorms. The ocean forecast for PNG areas for the next 24 hours, Coral Sea, seas moderate with southeast to easterly winds of 15 to 20 knots. Solomon Sea, seas slight to moderate with northeast to southeast winds of 10 to 20 knots. Bismarck Sea, seas slight with southeasterly winds of 10 to 15 knots. And the Pacific Ocean, seas smooth to slight with southeast to easterly winds of 5 to 15 knots. And the coastal waters forecast, waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daro to Kiwai Island to Kerema to Yule Island to Port Moresby to Hood Point to Samurai Islands, seas 1 to 2 meters. Waters of Samurai Island to Cape Vogel and all Milne Bay Islands, and waters of Finchhafen through BTS Dampier Strait to CSA Island to Long Island, seas 1.5 to 2 meters, and waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters, rising to 2 meters. And that wraps up Wednesday's news. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
Auntie, bangka goksim.
David Loran.
Anything you passed it.
Sports. It's in me.
Mr. Russell, we must isim-signya sa pamilya.
You survey yourself, you can put one per complaint.
I'm not giving big lahir. Online by Toto. Na, also one I'm supposed me on data sorry kisimeli.
You think him go through, Sam? You like putting this plus sexual harassment report on Mr. Russell?
Who said he making this black complaint?
Joining BCFW now member blong me plan na stand up strong against in workplace harassment.
100% proudly PNG owned, Sidla Bay Hotel proudly joins the nation in celebrating our Golden Jubilee 50th Independence. Thank you for being a valued part of our community. Let's continue the journey for another 50 years together. Proudly PNG.